that mean one go? Oh, all right. Sorry, I was waiting for one. So compliant. Anyway, call to order. I call this April 14th, 2020 virtual zoning meeting of Bernalillo County Board of Commissioners to order. As with all of our meetings, we will start with a silent invocation, and we will do a pledge of allegiance led by Commissioner Colley.
You ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United
States of America
and to the republic
which stands
one nation,
God,
God, indivisible,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Commissioner Colley. These are new times for all of us. Zoom meetings and COVID-19 every minute of every hour of every day. So thank you all for being adaptive, patient, and willing to do these new things for now. It's in the best interest of all of us, of all of our customers and constituents, and for the health and safety of Bernalillo County and the greater state. So I truly appreciate it. County Manager, are there any changes or additions, or excuse me, Mr. Grotti, any additions or changes to the zoning agenda?
Good afternoon, Commissioner Chairman Talbert, members of the Commission. We have no changes or additions to the agenda.
Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Grotti. We appreciate that, Enrico. So now, and again, I would ask that Julianne, if I misstep or step aside too much, just pull me back in so I make sure we're following the right protocols. I appreciate you sending me the script and everything. So for now, item number 4, we're going to conduct a public hearing. We will now proceed with the public hearing items and hearing procedures as follows. Madam Clerk, please issue resolution numbers and ordinance numbers for items A and B when we get there. I'm going to read first the public hearing procedure outline for now, so we're all on the same page. So, public hearing procedures. The procedures to be followed for public hearings on legislative matters are generally as follows. The county manager or designee should describe the agenda item to be considered and state the staff recommendations for the item. The chair should then inquire as to whether any commissioners have questions for county staff. Item B, following presentation by county staff, the chair shall accept public comment on the agenda item. Item C, following public comment, if any, the chair shall close the public hearing and inquire as to whether any commissioner wishes to make a motion of the item. If a motion is made, which is seconded, discussion of the item occurs among the commissioners. Item D, before closing discussion on the item, the chair inquires as to whether there is any further discussion by the commissioners and or any final comments or recommendations from county staff. And finally, item E, the chair then inquires as to whether the commissioners are ready to call the question. If the commissioners are ready to call the questions, the chair ends discussion on the item and calls for the vote. Any questions before we get started? Did I miss anything, Julianne?
You did not. You covered everything so far.
Excellent. Thank you very much. So now, if I would ask Madam Clerk, if you could please issue resolution numbers and an ordinance number for items A and items B.
Mr. Chairman, Linda Stover,
Yes,
County Clerk. 4A will be AR 2020-30. 4B will be Ordinance 2020-8.
Thank you very much, County Clerk Stover. We appreciate that. So now we will start with item A, Planning and Development Services, SPR 2020-001, amendments to the Upper Petroglyphs Sector Development Plan B. With that, I shall start with staff recommendations. I will open the floor, Mr. Grotti, to you and your staff.
Again, good afternoon, Chairman Talbert. So this is an amendment to an existing sector development plan. Originally, this plan was called the Westland Development Plan. It is now called the Upper Petroglyph Plan. It encompasses approximately 5,000 acres within the District 1, County Commission District 1. And this is very much just a minor amendment to this plan to modify a zoning boundary. Also to make some adjustments to some of the roadway standards as Public Works has spent some time working on, and some other minor amendments dealing with the open space. So this plan has, over the years, has been amended for different types of things. And this is, again, a fairly minor amendment. Staff has worked very hard on this, recommends approval of this. The County Planning Commission also recommended approval of this amendment to the sector plan, and we stand for any questions. Staff is here in case you have any detailed questions.
Any commissioners with any questions as we are continuing along?
Commissioner O'Malley.
Okay, thank you. I don't know if there's any further questions, but I would move approval.
Great. We have a motion. Is there a second for approval?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Colley.
And
Okay.
just for the record, there was no public comments received for this public hearing item.
Excellent. Well, that makes it pretty easy. So we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Okay. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye.
Okay. Even with delays, it looks like we have a unanimous decision for item A, Planning and Development, AR 2020-30, amending the Upper Petroglyphs Sector Development Plan. Excellent. Thank you very much. Do we need to call the roll on that, Julianne?
Commissioner, yes, we should have a roll call.
Excellent. Thank you so much. See, I remembered one thing. I'm trying. Madam Clerk, if you would call the roll for this vote, please.
Mr. Chair, Linda Stover, County Clerk. Commissioner Colley,
This is Jim Colley, yes.
Commissioner Casada,
This is Stephen Michael Casada, and I vote yes.
Commissioner O'Malley,
Yes,
Commissioner Piscotti,
Yes.
Chairman Talbert.
Chairman Talbert says yes.
So called.
Thank you so much. Excellent. We will now move on to approve ordinance 2020-8, adopting a zone map amendment. Mr. Grotti?
Talbert, agenda item B is Planning and Development Services, SRP 2019-0008.
Real quick, if I could just interrupt you, the second motion under
Oh, I'm sorry.
for 8 is now on the agenda.
Yes, still, sorry, still item A, number 2. I should have said that. I apologize. Thank you.
Zone map amendment accompanies the sector development plan. It is essentially part of the lot line adjustment process.
Excellent. Any questions, comments?
Mr. Chair, move approval.
Thank you, Commissioner O'Malley. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Piscotti. Great. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Mr. Chairman, County Clerk Linda Stover, Commissioner Colley,
Commissioner Colley, aye.
Commissioner Casada,
Commissioner Casada, yes.
Commissioner O'Malley,
Yes,
Commissioner Piscotti,
Yes.
Chairman Talbert.
Chair Talbert, yes.
So called.
Excellent. Thank you. Okay. Now I will need an AR number for item B, Planning and Development Services, SPR 2019-008, request for amendment to the Southwest Area Plan. Madam Clerk?
Mr. Chairman, Linda Stover, County Clerk. 4B is AR 2020-31, sir.
Thank you very much. Okay, so motion to, oh, sorry. Request for amendment to the Southwest Area Plan. Mr. Grotti?
Chairman Talbert, members of the Board of County Commissioners, this is a request to amend the Albuquerque, the Bernalillo County Southwest Area Plan, which encompasses all of the Southwest quadrant. We have amended this in recent years. This current amendment is to allow for a community activity center near the corner of Rio Bravo and Dennis Chavez Boulevard to be expanded and encompass a larger area around the area known as Las Estancias. This will capture another area that will be allowed to develop as commercial uses to accompany the existing community activity center that was approved back in 2007. Again, this was recommended for approval by staff, has been advertised into the County Planning Commission, which moved and supported this. It is now before you for this amendment. I stand for any additional questions.
Thank you. Julianne, does the public hearing, public comment, we're fine, none of that for this one as well?
Correct. There was nobody signed up for this item.
Excellent, great. Commissioners, comments?
Mr. Chair, I move the adoption of the recommendation.
Thank you, Commissioner Colley. Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Piscotti, second, thank you. All in favor, say aye.
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 Thank you. Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Madam Clerk, you're on mute.
Muted.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, Linda Stover, County Clerk. Commissioner Colley,
Commissioner Colley, aye.
Commissioner Casada,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Malley,
Aye.
Commissioner Piscotti,
Aye.
Chairman Talbert.
Aye.
So called. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Wow, this is great. We're on the consent agenda. All right. So for item 5, approval of the consent agenda. Madam Clerk, please issue an ordinance number for consent agenda number item A, CZ 2019-0017, zone map amendment, ordinance number.
Yes, sir. Mr. Chair, 5A will be, Linda Stover, County Clerk. 5A will be ordinance 2020-9.
Thank you so much. Excellent. So I will take a motion now to approve the consent agenda, which includes item A, planning and development, CZ 2019-0017, zone map amendment from A1 to C1. Motion to approve, which includes ordinance number 2020-9. Do I have a motion?
Motion
So
to
moved.
approve.
So moved.
All right, 3 of them. We got a motion from Commissioner Piscotti, a second, I think, from Commissioners O'Malley and Casada. So great. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? All right, motion passes unanimously. Thank you so much. I will have the roll call here in a second. We're going to do the minutes. So we'll take a motion to approve minutes of December 11th, 2019 zoning meeting. Motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner O'Malley. A second?
Second.
Commissioner Casada, thank you. Motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Excellent. Opposed? None. Thank you. Madam Clerk, roll call.
Mr. Chairman, Linda Stover, County Clerk. Commissioner Colley,
Colley, aye.
Commissioner Casada,
Commissioner Casala, aye.
Commissioner O'Malley,
Aye.
Commissioner Piscotti,
Aye.
Chairman Talbert.
Aye.
So called.
Thank you so much. Wow, this is so cool. The first zoning meeting in the history of Bernalillo County, and we did it on Zoom meeting. Wow. Anyway, get excited about this stuff. Number 6, announcement of the next zoning meeting, which hopefully in May won't be. It'll be live, but if we have to do it this way, we've now proven that we can. So the next zoning meeting will be Tuesday, May 12th, 2020 at 3 p.m., assuming everything is back to normal in the Vincent E. Griego chambers. If not, it'll be right here again via Zoom. We'll sign some documents at some point when we need to. If there is no other business, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you all, and we'll see most of you back at 5 o'clock. Meeting is adjourned.
See you guys later.
Thank you all.
Great job.